Hello. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin, and sometimes I do things. Today I feel like filming and also getting my life together. So I'm gonna be doing a story time while I clean my room. And this is gonna be the story of the time I met Mark Ruffalo. That's right, I met the Hulk. Basically, my friend Aaliyah and I, we wanted to get brunch because, you know, with college and everything, you don't get to see your friends from home as much if you go to a school that's not in your hometown. I love chapstick so much. So we decided to go to this spot called Maplewood Grill. I think that's the name of it. And if you don't know this about me, I'm from Cincinnati. And sometimes people like to shoot movies in Cincinnati. I forgot to take my Flonase today. So we live on opposite sides of town, so we just decided to meet there. And I struggle with directions sometimes, so I finally find a place to park and I'm like 20 minutes late. I feel bad. I don't like being late, but sometimes I'm directionally challenged and that makes me late. So I park and I'm like walking fast, you know, trying to get there because I want to see my friend. And like, I'm walking pretty fast. I'm walking like the fastest you can walk without running. And there's people in front of me who were like walking just a little bit ahead of me. Kind of looked like I was probably walking with them because of how close I was, but like they were walking fast, I was walking fast. And like, I was wondering like, why is everybody staring at me? You know, like the vain queen that I am. And I'm like, okay, like, are my shoes really loud, or, you know, like, do I just look really good? The answer was no to both. And like, I could only see the back of the person in front of me's head. Like, I could only see the back of their head. So Aaliyah is waiting in the lobby of the place we're going to eat. And I get there and the person in front of me walks in and she's like starstruck for a second. And I'm like, oh my God, hi, how are you? I missed you. You know, at this restaurant, you have to walk up and order your food and then they'll bring it to your table. So we're standing in line and she like looks at me and she's like, do you know who that is? And I'm like,
no, what are you talking about?
And she's like,
that's Mark Ruffalo.
And I'm like,
who?
Because at this point I wasn't really like into Marvel. I'm still not now, but at least now I know who people are. And she's like,
that's the Hulk, dude.
And I'm like,
that's the Hulk.
so like, I get why everybody was staring at me when I'm walking down the street now. It's because it wasn't me. It was because it was Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk. So then we order our food and we get seated and he actually gets sat near us. Honestly, it was a really great experience. It was like I was eating brunch with Mark Ruffalo. Just kidding. I mean, not just kidding. He was at a table near us, but yeah, long story short, I didn't want to bother him because I felt weird going up to him and bothering his lunch because it looked like he was having a good time with whoever he was with and I didn't want to ruin that. So I just admired him from a distance. But yeah, that's the time I met Mark Ruffalo. That's the end of the story. If you like content like this, be sure to subscribe and all my social media will be linked on the screen. Bye!